What happens when you take a beloved nearly 20-year-old movie and musicalize it? I saw Mean Girls, which, yes, is a musical based on the Broadway adaptation of the 2004 movie. So here's the good and the bad, spoiler free. Though, can you spoil a movie everyone's seen? Here's the headline. As a movie musical, this thing is pretty good. The songs are dynamic and shot with a ton of energy and creativity. The pacing is snappy. It never hits a lull with too much time between musical numbers. That said, some of the production value looked a little bit cheap. This was originally intended for streaming, but the bones of the Mean Girls story really do translate to a musical pretty well. And it doesn't feel like anything was glossed over or lost in translation. So if you're a fan of musicals, you'll vibe with this for sure. If you're just a fan of the 2004 movie, I'm not as sure. The new version has a ton of laughs. Some are left over from the original, but many are new. It was funny. Renee Rapp, Alihi Carvalho, and Jaquel Spivey are all fantastic in how they update and bring their own flavor to Regina, Janice, and Damien, respectively. And Gary Rice, who plays Katie, is a little weak and flat as a performer, and I didn't love her singing, but she does look just like Jenna Fisher, who plays her mom. There are fun cameos from John Hamm, Ashley Park, Busy Phillips, and one other person who I'm not going to name as to avoid spoilers. Speaking of Busy Phillips, she and Renee Rapp also really look like mother and daughter. That was great casting. Overall, this is a more heartful and gentler Mean Girls, which is understandable because it's a big musical. After 20 years, maybe Tina Fey has lost some of her bitterness and become more optimistic about girldom. Or maybe the world around her has grown meaner, and she'd rather lean into the story's uplifting morals rather than its satire. That puts Mean Girls in the unfortunate position of being compared to the original. But lucky for musical fans, it frequently sings its way out of it.